Hello everybody, my name is Ethan Yorke, and today you're going to be witnessing my review of the very exclusive phone, the OnePlus One. The OnePlus One is the hardest phone for anybody to get their hands on the market right now, coming in at $350 and requiring you to have an invite to purchase. The OnePlus One runs a version of CyanogenMod called 11S, which was specifically built for the OnePlus One to make your software experience buttery smooth. The software is built on top of 4.4.2 KitKat version of Android, which will allow you to use any Android Wear device or any other device that requires you to have a latest version of Android. And because this is an Android device, Cyanogen has promised that it will get the Android L update within 9 months of its release. One of the most intriguing features about this phone is the theme showcase that allow you to put a theme on top of your CyanogenMod software to make the phone look like it is truly yours. Keep in mind though, some of these themes are available for purchase, some going as high as $4. But you have to keep in mind the theme showcase is just that, a showcase, not a store. So there is no search button, and if you would like to search for themes that you would like to customize your Cyanogen with, you are going to have to go to the Play Store and use the search bar there. However, this is still a nice feature. The OnePlus One has a very interesting design. Coming in at a whopping 5.5-inch display, this is a very large phone, but Cyanogen took that into account by putting the power button and the volume rocker towards the middle of the phone instead of on the top, making this very easy to handle with two hands. It is also very easy to handle because the back, the sandstone black version, has a very interesting texture that grips to your fingers very easily and also makes this phone very unique. And obviously one of the biggest selling points of the OnePlus One is its price and specs that come with it. Starting at $300 for a 16GB model and $350 for a 64GB model, this phone has specs of a $750 phone, yet costs less than a Nexus at the starting price. However, this phone still requires an invite to buy, so even if you have the money, there's no guarantee you will be able to purchase it. Now here's where things get interesting with the OnePlus One. The charger comes in a very unique design, a red and white color pattern that features an interesting USB port. Now it is a regular micro USB, so it will fit with any Android device, at least most of them, but as you can see here on the screen, the USB is very strange looking. It still does fit into all ports, but I find that the short design of the cable and the flat design that is constantly curling up makes this incredibly inconvenient for trying to use the phone while on the charger. But I do appreciate the unique design. Now, if we get more into the software features, we find one of the greatest pre-installed apps of all time, their Audio FX app. Now, this is just a simple equalizer, but I found it equalizes my music much better than most Play Store apps do, and because it's optimized for the device, makes it sound very crisp if you set it to the right setting. Now, one of the bigger software features on this phone is the Cyanogen-designed camera app that allows you to switch between modes as well as filters with a simple flick of your thumb. Now, for video people out there, you can shoot in 4K as well as 60 frames per second and 120 frames per second slow motion, and you can really get the best out of your camera by going to the HDR mode. But I found even with HDR mode, the shots were shoddy at best. Now, I find that taking a picture with a phone is usually never a good idea if you're trying to go for quality anyway, but I'm sure in a good light situation, this phone could shine. And last but not least, the last thing I want to talk about is the size of this device. Now, if you're coming from a modest-sized device, say the Nexus, I'm going to be comparing that here. So here is a broken Nexus 5. It's still functional, but the screen is cracked. Here's a OnePlus One. You can see, I'm going to try to line these up as evenly as I can, that the OnePlus One is significantly bigger, but for me, because I have small hands, I'm so used to even using my Nexus with two hands, I am not fazed by having to use the OnePlus One with two hands. So on that note, I'm going to end this review. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, smack the like button. You know, appreciate this. I try to put a lot of work into this to make it look as clean as possible. If you like this video, please like it. If you dislike it, please dislike it. And if you really like it, add it to your favorites. And I will see you guys some other time.